So Skeen leads the way. Big cheers for Nick Best. Heavily strapped shoulder. A 44-year-old from Las Vegas, Nevada. A real veteran of strength sports, though. Not such a veteran of strongman. Came to it very late. But he's got great pressing power in bench press. The bad shoulder. And in fact, overhead, he's not brilliant. He'll admit that himself. It's his one big weakness. So this log will be tricky. Not far off his limit there. 95 kilograms now, the dumbbell. Obviously chooses his right arm. He is right-handed, and it goes overhead in 28 seconds. Skeen's time was 30 for 4. He's not going to beat that. Can he beat Van Staden's 39? No. O'Brien's 42. Perhaps. No, he's not going to do that either. So he's going to lose a few points here, Nick Best. Still a very good effort. 60 seconds for the 4. Perhaps just a little feint there. This will be interesting. Jack McIntosh. Training partner and friend of Mark Felix, who's been a long time World's Strongest Man competitor. McIntosh now has had a couple of cracks at World's Strongest Man, yet to make a finals. The road starts here for him. He needs to get one of those top 3 places and go to the Worlds again, where 30 men go, and then of course that's whittled down to the top 10. Now the lob. Oh goodness, doesn't get it at the first attempt. He was very quick, almost too quick on the axle, trying to one motion it from the ground all the way up overhead. And he looks fatigued. Well, he still has plenty of time. 30 seconds has come and gone. 75 seconds is what's allowed maximum time. The crowd here getting some world-class strongman. A lot of them, of course, come for the bodybuilding as well. The IFBB Australian Grand Prix here. All the best bodybuilders in the world have turned up. Just a sea of giant men here in this exhibition centre. Well, Jack McIntosh waves his hands now. He's had enough. 1 in 3.99 seconds. One was quick. Not great by his standards. So here's the superstar, Derek Poundstone. Unbelievable at overhead pressing, really, especially the dumbbell. This should be very quick. Former Australia's strongest man, Bill Linden, gets him underway. Our referee for today. Just taking his time a little bit. It did hurt his right bicep at the Arnolds just a week before. So you heard him say, dragged himself halfway around the world to get here, though. Desperate to get to World's Strongest Man again. Lifted the dumbbell with his left arm, and up goes the barrel. Skeen's time, 30 seconds. Poundstone, a little posing to finish. 4 in 27.45.
Well done, Terry. Great effort. That's it, the victory. You pleased with that? Of course.
No, very. My arm's holding up a lot better than I thought. It was really hurting during the first event. The axle clean was what bothered the most. Staying warmed up, I'm very pleased. This is coming together nicely, but I hate to say that because, you know, I'm still in a lot of pain and I'm having a hard time with the arm, but knock on wood, great crowd. I want to appreciate, been talking to people between the events. A lot of people have been, you know, really giving me a lot of love, telling me they're happy just to see me out here. So I got to thank the crowd. You guys are great. I want to come to Australia more often. One of the best crowds. So thank you, guys. We love you.
Thank you. Let's hear it for Terry Poundstone, folks. 2 wins out of 2.
Poundstone then takes the maximum points so far. 27 seconds. Over 3 seconds quicker than Frankie Skeen, the South African, in second, and Van Staden. Those giant shoulders put to good use to get third. Van Staden then goes into second place. Poundstone in the lead on maximum 24 points. Skeen and Best on equal third at the moment. Well, coming up after the break, we have some keg carrying and super yoke walking. So So we'll be back here at the Melbourne Exhibition Centre, the FitX, in just a few moments. Stay with us. Thanks for watching.
Bad breath is a very common problem, although many people do not know they suffer from it. Bad breath occurs due to stale-smelling sulfur gases which originate in the mouth. CP12 is a new, effective solution for this problem. CP12 eliminates the sulfur gases which lead to bad breath and is effective for 12 hours. CP12, only available in pharmacies.
Yesterday you were the Tullocks from Harlow, renowned parking space missers. Today, you're the Harlow Globetrotters, a family in perfect harmony. You swim from the same song sheet. Other families buy your photo at the end of the ride. Your ping pong black belts, even though it's your first go. You see, on a Virgin holiday to Florida, you're the stars. And you're digging your spoons right to the bottom of the Knickerbocker glory of mojo. Virgin Holidays, unleash your mojo.
Atop protected.
Welcome back to Giants Live. We're in Melbourne at the Exhibition Centre. 4 events to come.
Event 3 here at the FitX is the Super Yoke and Barrel Medley. You have to pick these super yokes that weigh 1,000 pounds, 450 kilograms up, and carry them 15 meters. Then you have to pick that 120 kilogram barrel up and run it back 15 meters. 75 seconds to do it, and it's going to blow your legs and your hamstrings out.
Cabinman started and did the lot in just over 30 seconds. Tristan O'Brien, under 15 meters, I'm afraid, struggled with the yoke. Lars Rurbakken with his bad back, 24.2 meters. Well, Rurbakken is going to retire after that. Damaged himself, I think, to a point where he had to give up. So we join the action, Warwick Brandt versus Nick Best. 6th and World's Strongest Man in 2010, Nick Best. Desperate to get back to another World's Strongest Man finals. So Best near side of camera for the USA. Warwick Brandt, the Australian, on the left as we're looking now. 1,000 pounds on the back. Around about 450 kilograms. Huge strain. Goes from exceptionally heavy now to more of a sprint race. Nick Best is just in the lead, but Warwick Brandt's gone ahead and dives to the line. Goodness, that's got to hurt. Best goes over in 19.75, and Brandt, it wasn't even a dive, it was a stumble. And he's lucky not to have caught his arm under that barrel. Mitch.
You all right, Warwick? And for your next trick, handstands. Hey, man, you've just been a legend at this, Nick Best. That was way quicker than I've ever seen you do this before.
I knew I was up against Nick. It's always good to have someone to pace you. So I just grabbed my balls and went for it.
To paste you? I think you meant pace you. You need to take that out of your mouth. Hey, listen, well done, man. That was really good. Let's have a word with Nick. Nick?
I missed the cake.
You won the yoke as you expected, but then what happened with the cake?
I missed it. When I went to pick it and pull it up, I missed it with my hand. It slipped. So instead of dropping it, I just took off with it, and he got out ahead of me.
Well, listen, I think the crowd appreciated your efforts there. Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Best, Warwick Brandt.
Final pairing then will be Derek Poundstone against Frankie Skeen. The American is 2 out of 2. And Frankie Skeen, who is hoping to retain that Southern Hemisphere Strongest Man title. So the times they are chasing. Brandt's 18.32 seconds. Poundstone, goodness, like a bullet start Frankie Skeen looking a lot more mortal, and you can see Poundstone on the other side shooting past that camera over the line. 18.32 to beat. That was very close indeed. Frankie Skeen, well, if you can beat Steffens, 29.6 seconds for him, and start in 30 seconds, I don't think so. 31.72 for Skeen.
18.32 seconds. Derek Poundstone, 18.31. You won by 100th of a second, Derek. How do you do it, man? Let's hear it for Derek Poundstone.
I'm sorry, Warwick. Usually, I'm always on the tail end of those close calls. I can remember the Arnold Classic last year. I lost the $55,000 purse by 100th of a second, so I'm sorry, Warwick. I've been on the receiving end of that a few times, but I came here kind of pissed off, and I've had a really rough couple of years, and you guys are seeing sort of the rebirth of me as an athlete. I'm angry and I want to win. I'm tired of losing. So you're seeing quite a show here, and I'm just getting started.
Well, Poundstone wins again, 18.31 seconds, ran 100th of a second.